Welcome back to Jankowski Speeding Off-Road, where today we're going to work on my daughter's 66 Nova again. Where, drum roll please, we're going to be making a chrome stack injection setup for this out of plumbing parts and PVC siding. Let's do this. All right, here's a couple of the parts that we're going to be using. This is like a 6-inch sink tailpiece. It's the packaging on there. It's like a PP9-6CP. It's 1.5 inches. And this is the PVC siding, which is way more than you need. I'll see if I can get that on there. This is the sticker from it. I'm actually hitting my toolbox. I came from Menards. I'm sure you can get it at any, box store. And yeah, the thing comes as 10 feet. I needed a foot, but I couldn't get it any shorter. So I'll put this stuff and a lot of the other stuff that I used in a link down in the description. So then you know what I used. So I'll just put it down there. This is going to be the base for it. I'll show you a close-up of it. It's actually black vinyl siding, or it's like a 1/2 inch thick. So I thought it'd be nice to drill holes in this and push these in and epoxy them in or something. This is that tailpiece there. So I have 8 of them. And then I have this marked out. I already drilled a couple holes. I'm going to drill them all the way through, I think. Yeah, there's holes for 8 of them. So I'm going to work on cutting those out. And I have a spade bit. And it's really not made for this, but we're going to make it happen. There, 8 holes. That made a mess. Just a little bit. We're gonna test fit them. I've already put a couple in. They're just kind of sitting in there. They do fit nice and tight in there. And I can adjust the height on them because these are actually all cut at different heights, which is kind of annoying. But I should get them all in relatively straight and even. And probably just glue them in. Right now I'm missing 2 of them. So that should be what it'll look like, kind of. I mean, these are all gonna have to get leveled out and they're not exactly straight. But yeah, that'll stick out of the hood of that car. So here's the stacks all epoxied in. I didn't get a video of it, but they are in there solid. I sanded the ends of these with some 180 grit to give them some, something to bite on. And then I used just this Loctite epoxy that has like the mixing end on it. So you don't have to sit there and mix it. You can just put it right on. But yeah, these are solid. And then I welded up this frame here for this to sit on. It just kind of slides in the back here. I'm going to put like a peg or two down with some magnets on it. So we'll work on that. Get this thing centered up here. Just getting it all centered up on there in between the where the edges of the hood are. I think we're pretty good. Oh, that drill bit's really dull. There. Perfect. So what I want is this to be relatively quick release. So what I'm going to do is have like a metal peg stick through here, and I'll probably glue it into this block. It'll go down through the hole in here, and then I'll probably put a couple of magnets recessed in here. I might do something on the back. You should be able to put that in there and just pop it on, and it shouldn't go anywhere, because this is going to be kind of my handle to pick this up, to put it like in a car. This thing's really heavy. And then I can access all the stuff in here. So we'll make this work. So this is just a piece of like bar stock. I don't even know what size it is. It's kind of small. And I'm just gonna drill this hole out here without drilling into my hand. And it's slightly smaller than the bar stock. Yeah, I think if I just pound that in, I don't even know if I need to glue it or not. I'm gonna try do that. Pound it in or press it in. We'll try pound it in. just like that. Once I drill a hole that's about the right size of that, that'll line it up. Kind of nice. I might have to shorten this up a bit. It's so long when it's tipped back, it doesn't, yeah, it's way too long anyway. Let's shorten it by like a 1/4 inch or so. All right, shortened it up quite a bit. Kind of tapered the end of it. Now, pops right in there. I think I'm going to put one in the back, facing back, just to keep this from happening. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a couple magnets in here, and that should be nice and solid. Countersink some magnets in here. Oh, that was way too far. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, that's not good. So yeah, we'll take that magnet, just press that into there. I'll have to clean it up a little bit, maybe epoxy them in. Okay, so we're just gonna get these all glued in here. Maybe. This thing is... this might be glued on there. I think we're okay. There we go. Throw a little on this peg here. Push that into place. Put just a little dab in the top. Like that. I definitely need some counter space in here. Fill that hole up with glue. And I kind of sanded these magnets a little bit, just so the glue has something to hang on to. Kind of go around them. That one needed a lot of epoxy because I drilled it too deep. Oh no. Using metal tools to put magnets in. A little around that magnet. I don't know if I can get this back deal out. I probably should have figured that out before I started gluing stuff. Oh yeah. Perfect. The peg is glued in and I have these magnets glued. I might kind of wipe it a little bit just so the glue is not sticking up. We'll just let that cure, and that really should be everything we need for the stacks on here. That's pretty cool looking. So here's the finished product. I never got to show you how I got this hood mounted down. And yeah, after I cut this out, I just took some 180 grit sandpaper and just kind of smoothed everything out. And here, I'll see if I can pop the hood here. If I can do this with one hand. There we go. So I took an elevator bolt, roughed it up, and I epoxied it onto the back of the hood. And I made a small hole back here with a couple of magnets there. And that bolt's so big, or the head of it's so big, those magnets actually hold it down. I think I am going to put little bumpers on the sides just so it doesn't do anything to the paint. And then on the front, I just cut some bar stock. That's probably like, what, 1/8 inch? Roughed those up and just epoxied them on, and did the same thing up front here. Those are magnets that I just epoxied onto the front, so when this hood's on, it just snaps right down. Then obviously you have the stack injection setup, and under that, on a previous video, there's AC that's going to be under that. So that's really about it. This just lines up back here and then just snaps down, and it's solid. It's not going anywhere. So that's pretty neat. And yeah, I basically made this, it's really hard to fit it in a trunk the way it is. So the steering wheel pops out, and yeah, same thing as this hood. You can pull off the stack injection on it, kind of lay it down in here. Put the hood on, and then of course the steering wheel quick disconnect to remove the handle. And it's still really big, but it'll actually fit in a trunk of a fairly good sized car. Yeah. Hey, that should be it for now. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. The next episode on this is going to be paint. So hopefully that'll be out soon. And as always, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and hope you have a wonderful day.